Welcome to solverfy.
Problems on friction. Consider the case of a man trying to restrain an animal from escaping. Now, in this case, what we can apply to solve this problem is to apply friction principles, equilibrium, as well as pulley belt relation. So, if we look at, if we take equilibrium in the vertical direction, we are going to have Fy to be equal to 0. You can see that the weight of the man is coming down, W. So it's minus W plus the normal reaction is going up. Okay, this is plus N. So when you do that, you're going to have your N to be equal to W. To be equal to W. Okay, therefore N, since we know that W is 180 IB, N is equal to 180 IB. Okay, but we can apply this relation T1 representing the tie side, which is the side where we have the animal, call it T1, is equal to the tension in the rope in that side. The tension in the rope of the man trying to restrain the animal on the other side, on the left side, T2. Okay, this is called the slack side. So to E, the coefficient of friction between the wood and the rope, the tree and the rope, then the angle of wrap. Okay, so when we apply everything there for that, or the angle of wrap, because it is 2 ton, it's going to give us theta there. It's going to give us 4 pi rad. Since we know that for 180 degrees, it's going to give us pi rad. Okay, and for a full circle, okay, 360 degrees is going to give us 2 pi rad. So when we apply all the relations, we can see that the force exerted by the animal is 250. Okay, 250 IB is equal to T2. Then he put the coefficient of friction between the wood and the rope is given, and our 4 pi rad. Okay, so when we do that, we are going to arrive at T. You arrive at T2 to be equal to, which is the tension on this in the rope in the side of the man trying to restrain the animal, 0.17, okay, IB. So now that we know T2, we can apply equilibrium in the horizontal direction and see what we are going to have. If we do that, we are going to have a summation of forces in the horizontal direction to be equal to 0, so that we already know the forces that are there. We have T2, okay, minus the frictional force, okay, under the feet of a man is equal to 0. So when you solve this, you are going to arrive at, since we know T2 to be we know the value of T2 because this is going to give us T2 is equal to F. Therefore, the frictional resistance that is required is just 38. When you solve it out, which we have already found, is 38.17 IB. Okay. Now, but let's look at the maximum frictional force that is actually uh, being displayed, okay, exerted on the side, under the feet of the man, okay, between the feet of the man and the ground. So you will see that if we do that, if we know that the frictional force at F is equal to mu the normal reaction. Okay, so when we do that, we know that the frictional force given between the floor and the feet of the man is 0.3. So when we multiply by the 180 IB, okay, weight of the man, we are going to arrive at, sorry, we are going to arrive at 54 IB. Okay, so this is maximum. Okay, F maximum. Now you can see that the required frictional force is 38.17 IB, but the maximum frictional force has been exerted, which is 54. That means the man will successfully restrain, make the car not to escape, hold it not to escape, restrain it.